You pleased to be out of politics, Siobhan?
Oh, yes, I am. I'm getting over it like a nasty stomach bug.
It can be a dirty business.
Made dirtier by a certain cable news behemoth.
Oh, come on, Rhea. Let's play nice now.
Oh?
Leverage is a fragile thing. You can spend months building it, cultivating relationships, positioning yourself, waiting for exactly the right moment. And then, in 8 seconds of uncontrolled emotion, you can destroy all of it. In Season 2, Episode 5 of Succession, Shiv Roy sits at a dinner table at Turnhaven, the Pierce family estate, and does exactly that. She is the heir apparent to Waystar Royco, the most powerful media company in America. She has spent months proving herself to her father, Logan Roy. She is, by every measure, the closest she has ever been to the thing she wants most. And in one sentence, 8 words delivered without thinking, she loses it all. What makes this scene so extraordinary is not the outburst itself. It is everything that led to it, the architecture of the trap Shiv walked into, and the fact that she built most of it herself. To understand what Shiv is about to destroy, you need to understand what she has built and what this dinner represents. The Pierce family owns one of the most respected media empires in America. Where Waystar is loud, aggressive, and tabloid adjacent, Pierce Global Media is old money. Broadsheets, public radio, serious journalism. The kind of outlet that makes Waystar look like it belongs on a checkout rack. Logan wants to acquire them. The Pierces are ambivalent at best. This dinner is the pivotal negotiation. Both families have assembled at the Pierce estate for a weekend of careful positioning. Jerry and Frank have briefed the Roy family extensively on what to say, what to avoid, how to behave. The message was clear. This is a diplomatic mission, not a family dinner. Emotions stay at the door. For Shiv, the stakes are even higher than the acquisition. She has been privately told by Logan that she is his chosen successor, the person who will one day run Waystar Royco. This weekend is her audition on the largest possible stage. If she impresses the Pierces, if she shows Logan she can handle this kind of pressure, she proves she deserves the throne. She arrives at dinner confident, composed, certain of how the night will end. She is wrong.
Oh, look, I have to ask. The internal differences, have they been smoothed over?
Oh, very much so.
And any thought given to whom you might hand over the keys?
Why, madam, that is very forward.
And you're no fun.
Watch what Logan does when Nan Pierce steers the conversation towards succession, and more importantly, what he doesn't do. Nan is not asking an unreasonable question. She runs a legacy media empire. She is considering merging it with Waystar Royco. It is entirely rational for her to want to know who will be running the company she is selling to. The question of succession is not a trap. It is due diligence. Logan's deflection is deliberate. He has operated at the highest levels of power for decades. He knows exactly how to answer a question he doesn't want to answer. With warmth, with humor, with a redirect that leaves everyone satisfied. He does none of that here. Instead, he hedges. He lets the silence stretch. He refuses to say Shiv's name. There are 2 ways to read this. The charitable interpretation. Logan genuinely hasn't decided, and he won't make a public commitment he isn't ready to keep. The darker interpretation, and the one the show consistently supports, is that Logan never fully intended to name Shiv at all, that the successor role was always conditional, always provisional, always something he could take back, and that this moment, with its silence and its deliberate non-answer, is Logan telling Shiv the truth in the only way he knows how, by refusing to confirm the lie. Either way, what matters is what his silence does to Shiv. She has been waiting for this moment. She has prepared for it, rehearsed it in her mind. And her father is sitting 6 feet away, being directly asked to name her, and he is saying nothing. The emotional pressure builds, and Shiv, who has spent her entire adult life learning to suppress her feelings in professional settings, reaches her limit.
Oh, for fuck's sake, Dad, just tell him it's gonna be me.
8 words. That's all it takes. In 8 words, Shiv Roy does something that no amount of strategic maneuvering, no rival, no external enemy could have done to her. She destroys her own position. Let's break down exactly what happened in that sentence, because each word is a separate mistake. Oh, for fuck's sake. She opens with frustration, raw, unfiltered, unprofessional frustration at a formal dinner, in front of the family whose trust she needs to earn. She has instantly signaled that she is not in control of her emotions. Dad, she addresses Logan as her father, not as the CEO of Waystar. In one word, she has collapsed the professional distance she needed to maintain. She is no longer a successor candidate, she is a daughter having a family dispute at the dinner table. Just tell them. She is now giving Logan an order in public. She is demanding that the most powerful man in the room perform for her, on her timeline, because she has decided she has waited long enough. It's going to be me. And here is the most catastrophic error of all. By saying this, Shiv is not simply revealing her ambition. She is revealing that this entire dinner, the charm, the composure, the careful diplomacy, was always, for her, about one thing: her succession, her position, not the acquisition, not the partnership, not the relationship between two media families, her. The Pierce family does not see a future CEO in that moment. They see a person who cannot control herself when things don't go her way. They see someone who will sacrifice a billion-dollar negotiation to satisfy a personal need. Roman's response, delivered deadpan to no one in particular, is the most honest thing said at that dinner all weekend. He's joking, but he's not wrong.
Shall we?
You know, maybe this dinner was a little bit premature.
Logan's response is the most devastating thing he could possibly do. He doesn't reprimand her. He doesn't defend her. He doesn't acknowledge what just happened in any way. He taps his glass and suggests they move on. This is the ultimate power move of a man who has been in control of rooms for 50 years. By not reacting, Logan communicates everything. There is nothing to defend here, because Shiv's outburst was not a surprise to him. It was perhaps exactly what he expected, and by refusing to address it, he leaves Shiv completely alone with what she has done. No rescue, no cover, no alliance. Just the echo of 8 words hanging over a dinner table. Peter Pierce does the rest with a single sentence. It is the most polite, most lethal dismissal possible. He is not angry, he is not offended. He is simply noting, with the quiet confidence of old money, that these people are not ready. That this merger, if it happens at all, will happen on a much longer timeline than Logan Roy imagined. The acquisition is effectively dead, and with it, so is Shiv's position as heir apparent. What makes Shiv's mistake so instructive is that she is not a fool. She is, in many ways, the sharpest political mind in the Roy family. She spent years as a Democratic strategist. She understands leverage, positioning, timing in the abstract. But there is a difference between understanding leverage intellectually and being able to maintain it under emotional pressure. And that gap, between knowing what to do and being able to do it when it costs you something, is where Shiv Roy consistently fails. The trap at Turnhaven was not set by the Pierce family. It was not set by Logan, though he may have anticipated it. It was set by Shiv herself months earlier, when she allowed her need for her father's public validation to become more important than the outcome of the negotiation. Leverage requires patience. It requires the ability to sit in discomfort, to watch your father refuse to say your name in front of people who matter, and to say nothing. To trust that the moment will come, and that forcing it will destroy it. Shiv could not do that, not because she lacked intelligence, but because the need was too old, too deep, too personal. She did not blurt out those 8 words because she miscalculated. She blurted them out because she had been waiting her whole life for her father to say she was enough. And in that moment, watching him refuse again, she simply could not wait any longer. That is not a strategic failure, it is a human one. And in the world of succession, human failures are the only kind that are truly unforgivable.